OKFM 101.7.
Miko se Obama ho. Se Obama me mo acha no pay.
Yeah, enia Kwame Nkrumah tickets here.
Na wudi dia wonana a sabi wanyini pa bere wa nanu matutu wo oba bra baka se
Tickets here.
Oh. Agro na ya ni ama na ye de kakra.
Na onim ade ba kwa ya medical way you show pa.
There be
o attempts to Chrome ha se bejo agi atemu.
Because this atemu and you da what you want na. Why na ananu ada parliamentarians and one more to aba and NDC for buafu se nipa ya kase mo mama approve nominee na nipa ba dua se kwa dua nan mo kwa approve na afafo yese mo de krata akose na se bedwam se privilege committee nya ade bi ka kom ye gene kokoa num de asema
yo mini apanyin Kwame Nkrumah tickets here anopai me fanche mo de ma okayfm metiefo nyina na men kase Alliance for Food Soldiers Advocacy afa for the sebenka yenka bi nhemu ye de ye nyina ye nim se ana se no obi bia nim wo man mu se mampanyi ebo obi din so o meye soafo ana so meye minister ne nchese ne kire se ana constitution rapport ne kire se sa nipa no okọ parliament appointment committee no moko to na no ana so okoye ne vetting ewo hono na based on the performance no hono appointment committee no approve na na say omo disapprove no eti nansentem ho na yenyina yenim say mampanyi ebo ora ketia mo Dr. Brandon Champon ora stika aminanta ena afoforo bi e ka ho bin say omo medi asoafo na asoafo abedi ekire na we na omo appear before the vetting committee of parliament and appointment committee no ekoyo vetting no mo yo mo vetting be ewiye no ye nyina ye ni ye hwe ni ma say ke ye bete yi committee ninka won say ekroma ye din sa na ni yakosi nyina ne say appointment committee of parliament na ye majority and minority no mo woso no omo ntimi anko omo adwen anko bankro mu ana ni obroni be kan say they couldn't reach consensus ntine ho akoba ne say so mo do mo report no ebeta mrasebedwanu omo to plenary na say the whole parliament na ni na say omo boko hu no mo to so aba enti na ye komra nyina na no fia de twem 24th March 2023 na koba ne say omo do mo report no abeto parliament for in fact a day before no nobody can be lay report no ma speaker etu share that say voting no ebekoso on Friday twem ampeni ampa voting ko so na voting ko wie ya omo kenkan aba no na kire say 6 ministerial nominees ni nyina no parliament hono omato aba amo na ye nyina nzo ye nim say parliament we eye hang parliament ka me ya ko ye say emu achemienu agneta majority ekita 138 and a minority nso kita 136 and the parliament composition of this parliament and you mobeye bia wo bia no ya na tension kakra eden ewo mu enti ekoba na say MPs yakoto aba e de ama ministerial nominees ya o ma pass it through the process na wie no afi NDC fo mu ni ya omuso motiko apai and NDC members if you top sit down near Bruni friend the rank and file of the party yera mampanyi that John Dramani Mahama he took to his Facebook wall to express his disappointment against the MPs so makoto aba ediama ministerial nominees the same way with their national communication officer their general in fact who share the rank and file could see the akwalakra ya wona ye ntwa ne fruma when this mokura no kura no befa no phone na kire in sema ensene fata no mokeka kire MPC na MPC ni bi nso wo ho mo free say they have an integrity to protect o mo free say o mo no manto aba no se na ye pese ye lampi o mo aye de o mo kan asem no ho no enti o mo ye o madwen so mo abekekere nsemu enti ze oba ha obi te say owura yere Zenato Ajima Rollins NDC MP for
but ayo nwanwa say supposedly wo to aba edigency ye no ba kokora ma abonten is it a case of say wo munye bold na
Zeno dear, I say me, and yes, on your boat. Nemo no say, who kumu, nase, kuno, and take a decision, be nase, won't pass. Any of course, with him. So it is not for them to come public. No more say, wouldn't party, and this in Omotifi revolution. And to Omobaba Bontia, can say, 1 year, none near 2 MPB, no, I mean, person, my body, and maybe I could 2 more. Yen 2005, okay, NDC for Moko or more conference, I work for India. You come here or be boss, in fact, I didn't change to pay, me person make a month for you. To trust and in fact, and Yakakrampo, a womupa, into MPC, or Bionimo, the Bon Humus over because, hey, media, many as MSC and many of Bentemedia to Abano, XCI, and I'm to Abano, ministerial nomination, and yes, I am Pinona. So you read say NDC no on down join you. And the Senate now make an minia. NDC for ya super MPC and the MPs no move free say they have an integrity to protect them. Your margins so much church or Muslim. It is the NATO Ajima Rollins, NDC MP for Klote Kole, Ofa Ora Mutala Mohammed Ibrahim, NDC MP for Tamale Central, and Ablaji Fagomashi, NDC MP for Ketu South. Now MPC ni omuye ni say omu take it to their Facebook wall and also their social media handles and after interviews in some omu kan nyina ni kire say omu no omu kwakoto omu ba nyina na say esisi omu so say omu beto abebe wie no one way ya ministerial nominee pass it through na manfo abebo omu so bo nti omu ya emergency omu de omu phone call polling booth no omu take pictures and videos of send omu to omu ba no fire na dacha kwa maybe to say na akosi no say ban say ye accuse the entire minority caucus omu metime evidence be dia be prove into who be to say the NATO Ajima Rollins on one case actual posted by 4 pages on the Facebook wall and you can say oh no time about one course of crown only na down for back one so MP NDC MP esusu say hey Jack sana buy koide yan hwe yan take pictures and videos of your voter that be abano ebeko the other way into so mo na esisi so mo so on one so
ayi say Obama sa ayi say okoto a na watwa picture no and they say ye prime minister na de na utwa be de be usika aka
good so what you say na when ne who mu say ade o mu ye it's against the constitution any constitution no
against the constitution
yes say ube take you see mami read the article 49(1) of the 1992 constitution and after so the standing orders of parliament. The Article 49(1) of the Constitution say, at any public election or referendum, voting shall be by secret ballot. Me repeat it, or say, at any public election or referendum, voting shall be by secret ballot. Say MPs no more parliament, they are representing the people. So whatever that they do, they are doing it in the public.
So Obama, Maminkin come away. Article 49 clause 1.
Okay.
At any public elections or referendum,
yes,
voting shall be by secret ballot. It is a picture no now the try and yes secret bium.
It means that what compromises the secrecy of the ballot. Say only obedi hun ko.
What publish it?
Who publish it? In fact, in the case of Mutala Muhammad Crowd, on your video with on one voiceover or your commentary said this is how I voted. KTM or no. Brian Champo no, Sticker no. No. On one kasa yen video. Next na more parliamentarians are more custodians of legislation. More na motichiremra. Emma Ghana for a motimra shebejo. One kasa mo kotuma banata fe mo ba bedi hun komo wa pontia. Nene abano se hunya se yebe ni secret eyibiomo. We hear omo standing orders of parliament. Order 109. Meaning so was standing order no one can hear. Order 109. Order 109. Or say there shall be secret voting in the house. That is the House of Parliament.
Mama can't so in law. You can say shall
mandatory.
A mandatory. A
shall. Uni membrano. Senior pro ticket we agree. Uni ma dia nampa. What I say? Shall what
mandatory.
Sana may na waka see you sana margin ye me no za misusu ana meye
ana will chese me pa
sa inti almost standing orders no 109 I say there shall be secret voting in the house in respect of B the election or removal of a person holding office under the Constitution or a law made under the Constitution. So in this case, no, the election of a person holding office. And under the Constitution, and Obianim ministerial positions are offices created, is a creature of the Constitution. In fact, Article 57 states it very clear that the executive has the authority to appoint, people to serve in the capacity of ministers, deputy ministers. So it is a creation of the Constitution. So when it comes to the election of people who are recognized by the Constitution, their voting are deemed to be what? Public voting. Therefore, the secrecy of it must be maintained. More scandalizing is the fact to say, these are MPs. MPs just they are the representatives of the people. Now, so one kasa kran or mumra or machisa and answer Ghana mrapon or one kasa intimi any so and fanya juma. I mean, 2024 election, the bigger picture is what we are looking at. We don't want a situation whereby 2024 election, ya kosan lie tinting unim the way usually general elections line at here. Now, kosan lie nipa baku rap polling booth no or bedi be 10 to 20 minutes at the or take pictures. You know how these things can be, and we will spend time. And you see, the point is that what then becomes the essence of secret ballot? If this is what the MPs are going to do,
my main kind, baby, I'll call to you at 57. No, the executive.
Okay.
Now, would you be the president here? The post were akasia a 9.
Okay.
Was it there shall be a president of the Republic of Ghana, 1, and who shall be the head of state? And the president of Ghana, one the head of state, and absolutely, head of government, Miensa, and commander in chief of Ghana Armed Forces. And 9, why president, why head of state, head of government, and commander in chief of Ghana Armed Forces. Do I not want to decide to say, "Bet me a kwa na yentimi nko."
Exactly the point. Exactly the point. You know, when it comes to appointment, you see, the Constitution has given so much powers to the president of the country, and I'm not in this case. I'm not referring to President Akufo-Addo.
No,
I'm referring to or President Omoba. That is how we see we operate an executive kind of system.
I said the buck stops with the president.
Absolutely. So he has the power to appoint, and once he appoints, Parliament must go ahead to what? To do your vetting, and I say someone on no more approve you. That has been the norm. But and Kwame Nkrumah, who follow politics actually? What in opinion say? Omato about Parliament, MPs say omata mo phone. When I say obi na esusu, obi na ti baby a obo na adwemu pobi. Na mo MPs na enu to wase ni asabe.
But let's also argue like this. Before say one me there was a meeting between the party and the one representatives at our parliament, and there was a caveat that followed. Say, Mukwa, do A, do B, do C. Mukwaya, no Mukwaya something untoward.
Yes. Now, say, Omakwaya something untoward. Now, I know they say, it is not for them to come out publicly. For instance, to say MPC a come once a month, ye or more exhibit and or more evidence, attaching your petition idea for more speaking. They could have simply said, say, contrary to allegations, announce why they bought MPs Nina, me as MSC, I'm a MP for sa constituency, media, maybe to abanitia, ministerial nominees, no man to a momo. Issue ended. It is not for you to come and tell us, say, you have evidence on your phone, because you took pictures or you took videos of it. The moment you veer into that realm, you are now taking us on, a line or a line of interrogation. You may be say, do you know the importance? Do you know the letter and spirit? Yes, the Constitution. Letter and spirit. You should ask yourself, what is the letter and spirit behind that legislation that makes it imperative? Say, voting should be by secret ballot. And for Mubisomo, yes, discuss it. And I'm telling you, then perhaps they should have just done it by head count and everything. Because head count here, as many of you who agree, no Mumpeja Monsa, near kind 1, 2, 3. In Tizania, me peja, Obi correct me, will be not there, no so the Peja Ninsa. obi so to me hwe obi se ne nsa da fom ano no so ma ne nsa da fom but when no say ginafo bi ewo ekire a ye pese ye hu so obi a de na dwen fine e koto ho aba ne ntino ye mpese ye be disclose bibia se no over ha ayampi ankoa na NDC fo no atoto ma MPs bibia na se from my source my intelligence amapeke kra ne say no omo general secretary has commissioned a team omuye investigation to unravel all the about 30 something MPs omo to ma ministerial nominees no so be make sure say omo primaries omo kon excuse me omo primaries omo kon 13th May omo make sure some be lose sa parliamentary primaries na omo na so emeye MPs kra ma NDC bio na minua ye nie say party a wom na party no uko take decision and say you better wania no NDC for ya no mo
but ye say your number no suma fidia your number
ba ko itwemu na Africa when it came to the election of the speaker in 2021 omure fi say NDC MPs here no mo bom subo no mo no mo gino mo nan so mo make sure say MPP yen speaker yen ya president no e over Professor Michael Kwei omo tuti ano no mo ko fa bagbin omo re fi sa asem na ade na no de eno no omo to sa aba no omo ankase o mo amoto ma yi bagbin no mo fa mo vote me kire na ye mo maba so wo party no na na de se mo omo koto aba no mo to according to omo conscience any ni omo free say this ministerial nominees betimi abeya abo oman ya na de mo munu ya motiko motiko apai you see parliament e wo hoyi aya no amanfo bebre refi ade ba ho parliament e wo hoyi it's about personal relationships o parliament e wo hoyi look some of the NDC MPs no they are good friends in terms of okase when your best friend now be pointed from the other side of the house on pointed from within Onuani caucus that is how all this work
back into memory lane. Okay, say ebra ye speaker Bagman. Ni MP before be supposedly almost kotoma Bagman. We le fika part of we twa omo adapa.
Good, but even granted that was the case, no. Nobody came out to say me no me evidence what me phone so near. That is the difference between MPP and NDC. On the MPP ni mrano. So we won't come out.
Be a mumu penning for woman penning for evidence.
You see, and this well now a penny for baby say appointing on Abuano no on him say or say by who say bisa
or say by who
exactly. When Ezenato Ajeman Rollins, Mutala Mohammed, and Afi Ablaji Fago Machino, no more Jane say, or Muyi party now, no more names or one, or more subject to this inquiry, as I say, we are also subjecting them to. They least expected it. Into a more kind of money, or more candy to charge you, or and this is one of you so, or more cron, they wanted to be the sanctimonious MPs among the lot. And that is what has caused them. And they must face the full rigors of the laws.
Eti wono se krata mo de akoto mrase bedwamu no. Mo kire se obi a otwa picture bia no must be brought to book.
Exactly. Inti ubaha yen ye krata no ye kono petition no nko e na afi exhibit na say evidence no so ye kutie ni nyina na ye say ye de to pen drive so ye de to pen drive so na ye say ye de enkrata as hard copies as document so ye de no so aka ho na ya file ye de ama the speaker of parliament and ya copy the majority leader and the minority leader, and they have all acknowledged receipt of our petition, and we are praying that they act on it. In fact, we have even requested in our petition say it should be a televised session. Yen person be no kuku mo mu wi o mo se o report ni ya hwe no say ni yen person Ghana fo nyina ni tuam, and we are also ready. Me I'm ready to go to the privileges committee when called upon to testify to the exhibit that I have brought or I have submitted against these MPs. You see, that is how the situation is, because when you are saying Medi can you know, Jem Beppe said 2024 election, the same process.
No, Baba Jamal say, dear MP for Suma, Abema Duman, no officer done the fair complete. French because a fair complete. Now, only say by easy, Krama Mahama, but a quia uncle Fruby, Abema Dumana ding, say Binume, a Binume a criminal. Men are not a kind of criminal.
Now, only no form Kakra.
Ah, Messi. Yene ono Baba Jama Chinkomono. Was seen with himself money a fair complete.
Okay.
Na the MP foi bi aye. Me na kan say bi me a criminal. And where be madwuma na edin ama pa.
Oh yeah. In fact, unless say onye political water. Na say we political water pa wo be hu say NDC for no ye we bi mu a sebe omo abo me fi tanduku a omo agin say pansa mahama be di ne nka omo ntre opposition to that kingdom come.
Eti
omo tetere no omo de fa ha omo so omo de be fa ha.
De eti suo bi wo mu se ahwa wo mu primaries wo mu koi they can those traitors in court said mampenda da mahama kan no they can pull a surprise.
Oh, sure. Omo primaries no more fun. You see, NDC the whole thing is let's narrow the whole thing to election 2024. The truth of the matter is that there is no way NDC is going to win election 2024. And they are not going to win.
And it's on your research,
Omo party no. Oh, ni ananse omo ye wo parliament. This are two forcing changes you omo be ye omo yi Haruna Idrisu fi o. Say no omo free say. Kwame, mami mi ensem na bie ni so nkyerɛw. No omo madwen mu ni say NDC FP John Mahama so ebetu general secretary national chairman ni ade. No madwen ni say Haruna Idrisu no ya na o compromising his stance no a minority stance no with the majority no into ma government business bit me fifem into yema obia quote unquote or radical quote and unquote no be anjema no isibone and no ruthless into sanity there omuhwehwe mu na atofosing will be that guy who will be so ruthless, who will be so radical or bet infinity and the other betu will be any papa money boni be minority position is no into sanity there omude atofosing eba be see anu nti omu first test case and I call down you first test case and no free say atofosing led minority no was going to shoot down the ministerial nominees no and no na ava down here just say abomu pusa
ongo abem ongo abem
o say emu me agamu abem
baby ongo omo asho omo
oh yeah exactly because me say we have vote ni bia enka me gidi say Haruna Idrisu mpo nanka oye minority leader enka vote ni bi mpo enkosa look at Brian Champon there and it's over wa down for Apia Stadium ni video yo
video na wa be pacho
na say Apia Stadium there enka can't anyway he's not a subject for discussion but you see the point is that senka me gidi say senka Haruna Idrisu mpo nanka ye minority leader enka Ebimo Brian Champo, for instance, had 167 votes. What does it tell you? It means that contrary to that perception, among for the two majumena in some kikana Brian Champo Nema Yawa so west were going this before you shoot two or more you say anything. That is not the case. That is what the minority MPs of they want to tell the whole country, and then the minority caucus leadership and the party leadership from John Mahama to the last person say, no, Sasubona Modibo Brian Champo, it cannot hold water. Brian Champo is not the one who ordered for the shooting and so on and so forth. That is why we are convinced that he's being an agric minister, he can do the job. So we are going to vote overwhelmingly for him. And they gave him 167 votes. Do you know the interesting thing? Nipa voting no, 98 people. Who say the membership of parliament that day, parliament, they got about 270 people were present on that day. Look at the voter, Brian Champonya, of 167 as against the no. In fact, 3 people even absented themselves, almost decided someone to apply. And these are all minority people. 3 people also almost at that 2 say no into a rejected ballot. Now, meaning, idea yes, either yes or no. So you say to say no money.
It is hard to come on. I will be there for two.
So they support Brian. What I say, they support Brian, so they will not even, in order for nobody to read anything beyond any twice. So clearly, no, it means that the center cannot hold in the National Democratic Congress. And contrary to we want to let them know say, but the 1992 Constitution and now Parliament almost standing orders so they must subject themselves to the full rigors of the law, and that is why Yafa petition the Speaker of Parliament, and we are hoping say Speaker and why Papa Penimo war experience seminar you go to the relevant laws backing with evidence no obey constitute investigation obema investigation akwa asem no as soon as possible me yetimi apɛ asemi promote secret
enra mishia NDC panin bi ohun mi na waja wapagya nwom ono so oye kwa ni dum to ba
okay
womu ayiyama mayiyama some MPs ye mayi so ba ma da ase na fe
really
sabejo kroma giza temuda
sabejo
giza temuda baba okay
okayfm 101.7